Yeah, so we're just leaving 14 Mile Beach now. We actually met some friends on the journey, which was nice. So the kids had someone to play with for a few days. You do need to drop your tire pressure, so we were just doing those now, and it takes a bit of time. One thing I probably didn't anticipate was the length of what you call air hose I needed to actually reach the van. So it was actually a bit tricky. Fortunately, we had someone else and we could actually do each other's rear tires, but I think next time I'll need to look at maybe positioning the compressor maybe in the boot of the car so that we can reach both van and the vehicle when we're doing that. Yeah, the campsites themselves here at 14 Mile were really good. Obviously it's different depending on where you're staying. So if you're on the beach, you're generally a bit closer to the vans beside each other. If you're sort of set back from the beach, just like we were, so we just had literally a dune behind where we were staying, and then you're right on the beach, so which is great. And we had some protection from the wind, and you a bit more, I guess, privacy if that's what you're looking for. Those spots are good. Yeah, and we could still hear the ocean crashing during the night, so that was really nice. Yeah, off now to next destination, which is Exmouth. So we've got a couple of days there and a bit of exploring, and yeah, we'll let you know how it all goes.
So we were recommended to come here on the way up to Exmouth, Ballara station.
Oh, what have we got here, guys?
Scones.
Homemade scones. Oh, yum. Yeah, so quick stop at Ballara station, which was nice. So we fancied a proper coffee, so they had some barista coffee there and homemade scones. So that's, yeah, the kids were happy with that. Bit of a quick look around, and there is camping available on the farm, no, on the station, isn't there?
No, I think it looked like there was like apartments or something there as well.
Yeah, some pretty basic accommodation there as well, but no,
It's very rustic.
Yeah, it is. So we're about an hour out of Exmouth now, so it was a good little stop in between. But the drive from 14 Mile to Exmouth is only just over 2 hours. It's a pretty short drive anyway, which is good. Check in lanes. Oh, okay, cool.
So we're turning left onto Coral Turn.
That's the mum.
It is.
Hello.
We're 132.
Oh.
Okay. And we are. Slow down. 133. We're on the other side of this car.
So the ground here at RAC Exmouth is actually rock solid. So the only way you can get pegs into the ground is by using a drill. Thankfully, they do actually hire them out for free. So I've got a bag here, and we'll give it a go. A little bit look around. This is only about I think it's 10 to 15 k's outside of Exmouth, so it's pretty close. Nice little beach for the kids to have a play around. way to Yardie Creek and have a bit of a look around, and we're driving on the other side of the top end here at Exmouth.
Hey guys, we're at the Fleming Head Precinct.
Precinct. Yeah, so we're just here having a look around, and there's a light tower here which was built in 1912. It's quite interesting, and this place is also used as a lookout during World War II, so you can have a look around, and there's some old sandbags which look like rock actually, so that's quite interesting, and you get these beautiful panoramic views of the ocean as well, so well worth the trip. So we're just at Ningaloo Marine Park, and we've arrived at Turquoise Bay. So we're going to have a bit of a look around and a bit of a dip in the water.
Hey guys! All those fishies.
So Izzy, we're just out the water. How was your first experience snorkeling?
It was really nice. We saw like 3 different fish, and there was like this big group of fish, and they kept like following us. It was like kind of. I did snorkeling as well.
Yeah, how was your experience, mate?
Good.
Yeah, loved it. Yeah, we had this massive group of fish that were just following us up and down, weren't they?
Yeah, it was
You
great.
could almost touch them. It was amazing. Very timid. Yeah, it's beautiful. So there's this bay here. I'll just show you behind me. Beautiful. And all that dark area there is coral. This is definitely worth the drive, wasn't it, guys?
Yep. I just can't get over how clear the water is. It's nuts.
Yeah. So one issue I encountered leaving 14 Mile Beach was we needed to reinflate the tyres on both the car and the van. Now I didn't realise, but the cable, the compressor cable we've actually got on our ARB single pump isn't actually long enough to reach both the car and the van. So that was a bit of an issue. Thankfully, the friends of ours that we met at the last trip, last location, actually had a compressor as well. So we did each other's vans, which made things a little bit easier. But we'll be on our own when we go to our next destination. So needed to find a solution. And here in Exmouth there weren't any ARBs, so had to sort of improvise. Behind me I've got some extra electrical cable. I've got a crimping tool here, and we've got some terminal connectors as well. So I'm going to basically just extend the electrical cables on our ARB pump. That will give us about 5 meters extra distance, and that'll get us through this trip. And what I think I'll do long term is I'll actually install the compressor in the rear of our car, and that will give us the length of the vehicle as well, and that should, you know, overcome any of the issues that we're having trying to pump up the van at a later stage. So that's it in theory, and hopefully it works. Okay, moment of truth. So we just stopped by the Mildura shipwreck, which is about 15 minutes outside of Exmouth. So it was an old cattle steamer that was wrecked back in 1907. So we're going to check that out now. Yeah, so it was a cyclone that actually caused the shipwreck as well. In the background here we have the Harold E. Holt Naval Communications Station. Yeah. So Max is just showing just how tall it is. So 387 meters high. That's actually taller than the Empire State Building. Yeah, so it's a VLF transmitter. It's just massive. So 12 towers and 2 circles around the central Tower 0. That's the largest and most successful built in the US Navy history. So it's funny the people you bump into on our travels. So we just bumped into Brad and Tanya from Fernbrook Farm Stay, which is pretty awesome. So you might recall that was one of our recent videos, and we stayed down south near Manjimup and Pemberton. So they're the owners, and they noticed us and came down and said hello. So that was really nice. We've actually had another subscriber bump into us down south as well in Monkey Maya. So that was really nice. So yeah, if you do ever see us on your travels, make sure you come up and say g'day, because we do like to meet our subscribers and have a chat. So yeah, don't be a stranger. Or if you see us driving past, make sure you give us a wave. We're in the Navy.
What's that? I think this is where they slept.
Yeah,
It comes up. It's a
really
ship.
cool.
It sank.